So final video review for this week is for my review copy of Welcome to the Wallops from Dirt Road Books, which is by Gill Mcknight, and this one is actually a reread for me because I read this way back before I started reviewing for my blog. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I posted it ages ago, but I have reposted it on the new edition of Welcome to the Wallops, which is being issued by Dirt Road Books. So if you want to check that out, there is a link below in the description if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is a video review for Welcome to the Wallops by Gill Mcknight, because I never did one originally because I hadn't started my blog. So like I say, this for me was a reread, and I absolutely loved going back to the Wallops and rereading the story. So the story is about Jane Swallow. She's typically experiencing all the fun of living in a small community. The Wallops is a small sort of little town, and her ex Renata moves in next door, which is a bit unexpected, and everything is just going wrong. It's a complete nightmare for Jane and for Renata, so she has to do something. And whilst trying to sort of maintain the peace in her lovely little community, Jane is really facing all her fears and wondering just how much her life is going to change now that this person who broke her heart and stomped all over it and all these things has kind of returned to her life. So we're in the community, we're having villagey town dramas all over the place. It's great. And like I say, this was originally the first book that I read by Gill Mcknight, and I loved it. And now I've read it for the second time as it's been republished. I loved it so much. I loved it as much as the first time. I really love the Wallops. There's 2 books in the series. I've read both of them, and yeah, I love them. I really do. It's only sealed my love for Jane. I mean, she's a brilliant character. And she's so strong and admirable, and paired with Renata, I mean, the two of them, they just have an amazing intense chemistry. Like, Renata is something else, and they're an interesting dynamic, I guess, because both characters are unique, both characters are intriguing, they've both got they've got really strong personalities, and I just really adore them, and I love them even more now that I've had them back together. I really miss them, and yeah, I absolutely love them. So like I say, as I've read the book, the second book in the series, under its original publishing, I've met some of the other characters that pop up in Welcome to the Wallops, and obviously the secondary characters, you've got Wendy and a few others. They help make the story fun, and the humour to balance the reality is really refreshing. Like, it really is that whole community of everybody knowing everyone, working together. It's got a lot of community spirit about it. And as for Whistlestop, who is Jane's dog, he really just steals the show. He's so lovable, and I said that originally, and I still stand by that, because he's just brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant. So this is just a really great story. I highly recommend it, and I promise you that trip to the Wallops is so worth it. And when you've read the first book, when you've read Welcome to the Wallops, you'll probably want to read Wendy of the Wallops, which I don't know if Dirt Road Books are going to republish that one. I'm guessing they probably will, and they really are a great series. So to obviously get yourself prepared, read Welcome to the Wallops. It's absolutely brilliant. You really will feel a part of the community, that you really can't help but feel like you're actually there having all these experiences with them. And obviously they are having an adventure. It's not just a case of Jane and Renata. There's other things going on in the village, strange things going on in the village that that need to be investigated, because as with all these things, villages and their communities, they do have certain charms and things that only the villagers really know, and then you get the outsiders and it causes a bit of commotion. It's all this in this, right? You've just got a full-on villagey town drama for like the countryside. I love it, and it sounds like an absolutely lovely place, but if you go down the Wallops rabbit hole and you spend some time there reading Welcome to the Wallops, it will remain with you forever. It's a lovely place, it's very beautiful, and it was great to get the opportunity to read the story again. It only sort of sealed my love for the Wallops and this series, and I hope one day there'll be more, actually, because they're really good, and I like the setting. I think it's a lovely setting, and I like what happens there and how beautiful it all sounds, and the imagery that Gill paints in this book. So it's really, really lovely, and I highly recommend it. So I hope you'll go and grab a copy of Welcome to the Wallops by Gill Mcknight. I'll pop a link in the description so that you can do that. If you've read Welcome to the Wallops by Gill Mcknight, it'd be really great to hear your thoughts and how much you liked it. So comment below, get involved. And if you haven't read Welcome to the Wallops yet, but you're planning to, or you have it on your to be read list, again, comment below, let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I hope you have a great time. Bye.